Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another watch along. Hold on, I got my monitor over here, make it repeating what I'm saying. What's good, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy March again. I know it's been exactly a week since we last streamed. The last time we streamed was the end of week 6 of the Unrivaled season, and today, as you saw from the title of this stream, is the regular season finale. It is the final games of the regular season, week 7, day 3. We have some playoff implications on the way here for the two of the teams left here in Unrivaled. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, looking at the standings, we have the Lunar Owls, Rose, and Laces locked in to playoff spots. And in Unrivaled, the top 4 seeds make the playoffs. Phantom, of course, is eliminated. So Vinyl and Mist, with the same record, 5-8, are the two remaining teams fighting for that final playoff spot. And both teams are playing this evening, so it should be a good basketball evening. Also, it is March, so NCAA tournaments, conference tournaments are going on. I got my alma mater on UAlbany. The ladies are playing right now. They were the number 1 seed in the America East. They're down 3 right now in their conference tournament at halftime. So hoping my the ladies from UAlbany can make it through, win the conference championship, and get that automatic bid to the big dance. We'll see on that side. The men are also in it as well. I think they play tomorrow. So both men and women from my alma mater are doing their thing. So I had to come on stream and support the squad, support the alma mater. All right. So since the last time I streamed was on Monday, we didn't stream Friday or Saturday, the beginning of week 7. So what we're gonna do is go over all the games from then until now. I'm gonna start a poll here about tonight's game. Mist need a win. Who will win game 1? Mist versus Lunar Owl. Starting that poll up now. Make sure you let your voice be heard. All right, so let's get right into it. From the weekend. So starting the first game on Friday was the Laces versus Phantom. Phantom, I think this was their last shot to even having a chance to make, the playoffs. As you can see, they lost 73-59. As we all know, no Sabrina Ionescu. It was agreed upon before the season that she would be missing these games to go on the Nike Asia tour. But the thing is, Marina Mabry is back. This was her second game back. And during the game, she actually played decently, not the best, but she hadn't played all season really. She came back the last game of week 6 and then played these 2 games in week 7. But 73-59 was the final score. Kayla McBride led all scorers with 25 points. Tiffany is at 10. As you can see, Jackie Young had 18 points off the bench. Hell of a weekend for Jackie Young. We'll get into her second game shortly. Steph Dolson didn't miss a shot in that game. 6 for 6 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3 for 16 points. In the much needed win for the Laces. They were on a bit of a losing streak, or up and down, because players coming back from injury. For Phantom, as you can see, nobody scored over 13 points. It's been a rough season for Phantom. They just haven't been the best team, so they were eliminated. The next game on Friday was Rose versus Lunar Owls. Rose was the only team to give Lunar Owls a loss. But Lunar Owls came back for revenge. They got the 10-point win, 66-56. Brittany Sykes with 17. Angel Reese with another double-double, 17 and 10. Chelsea Gray with 10 points, probably her season low in points, 10 points. Wasn't the best night for her. The Lunar Owls, Nafisa Collier with 16. Sky Dig with 12. 9 for Alicia Gray. 17 for Shakira Austin. And 12 for Courtney Williams. So very balanced scoring overall for the Lunar Owls to give them their 12th win of the season. So that was Friday's games. Those, excuse me, were Friday's games. So we move on to Saturday's games. Miss versus Laces. Laces get the win 76-69. They move to 7-7 and secure their playoff seed. Miss fall to 5-8. And they're on the outside looking in currently. As I mentioned, Jackie Young, hell of a weekend for her. She had 18 on the previous night. Came back and scored 27 the following night. Jackie Young with 27 points, 10 of 17 shooting, 5 threes, and hits the game-winning shot to give Laces their 7th win of the season. They finished the season at 7-7 for them. On the other side, Brianna Stewart had 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks, but it wasn't enough. It's not enough. It was not enough. So they're at 5-8. Tudo, what's good, bro? What's good? Salute, salute, salute. That was the first game on Saturday. Let's go to game 2. It was between Phantom and Vinyl. Phantom with nothing to play for, played Vinyl with everything to play for. Phantom get the win, 80-74. So they finished the season with a win, finishing the season 4-10. Marina Mabry, her best game out of the 3 she played, finished it on a high note. Marina Mabry with 26 points on 6 made threes and hits the game-winning 3 to give Phantom the win to end their season. On the other end, Ryan Howard absolutely went nuclear. 37 points on 9 made threes. Had 12 rebounds as well, 5 assists. But again, it just wasn't enough. They just couldn't get the stops down the stretch to secure their playoff seed. Marina Mabry went crazy. She had 6 threes on her own and gave Phantom the win. So that puts us in the predicament that we are in today, with Mist and Vinyl having the same record going into the final night of the regular season. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you was some of these playoff tiebreakers. This is what was posted. Playoff spot tiebreaker. Whether 2 or 3 teams are tied, the same rules apply. These scenarios will help determine who secures a playoff spot if a tiebreaker is needed. So, first rule is if multiple teams are tied at the end of the regular season, their playoff spot will first be decided by head-to-head record, better winning percentage in games against each other. The second one is if the clubs have the same head-to-head record, their playoff spot will be decided by their record against playoff clubs. That's rule 2. Rule 3 is if they have that, if they're similar in that, season point differential. And the fourth one it's probably not going to get to this, but it is a coin flip. So I did a little calculations on my end, and when I looked at the stats and the record and the head-to-head and all of those other things, I found out that Mist basically needs to win and hope Vinyl loses in order for Mist to make the playoffs. Vinyl, basically, they win and they're in because Vinyl has a better record against teams with playoff teams. Mist doesn't have I think Mist only has 1 win against playoff teams that are current playoff teams. Vinyl has 2. So it's very close in that regard. So that is what's needed tonight. Also for Rose and Laces, I'm waiting for confirmation on what the tiebreak procedure, or what the scenarios I should say are for that, because if Rose happened to lose tonight, Laces and Rose would both have a 7-7 record. I think they're tied in the head-to-head. So I didn't get as far as looking up tiebreak procedures or who has the most wins against playoff teams. So it's going to be interesting to see, people. It's going to be very interesting to see some playoff implications tonight. I'll update you as the night goes along in that regard. But tonight, Lunar Owls versus Mist at 7:30. That is the first game. I haven't seen any reports about anybody being hurt or being out. So Let me see if anybody updated it. No. I haven't seen anybody talk about anybody being out. So both teams should be at their full powers tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, make sure you leave a vote. Make sure if you're just joining, you vote. Who will get the win tonight? Lunar Owls or Mist? Mist need to win, and they're in. Lunar Owls basically with nothing to play for. They're locked in at the #1 seed. Maybe they just want to continue to keep the good times rolling, as they say. So let your vote be heard. I see 60% in favor of Lunar Owls. So it'll be interesting to see. Maddox, what's up? Hey Jay, I know Lainey Hamilton got hurt, but do you think she'll be ready for opening 2 months away? See, that's the thing. They've been very low key about what exactly the injury was. So there's no way for us to really determine if she'll be ready or not. I know they're probably going to be very cautious with her because of her prior history. So it is a cause for concern that we'll really have to pay attention to. And I'll continue to watch to see if they release any news as we get closer and closer to the season. But if in case that she's not ready, players like Rebecca Gardner and hopefully Marquisha Davis, Kennedy Burke will have to step up in those roles. I really don't know how she got hurt. She looked good in that first game back, and then she missed the second game for personal reasons. The third game, she didn't play as well. So I don't know if it's something in that game. I think somebody told me that she fell. I think my mom told me while she was watching, Benijah fell. And maybe that's when she got hurt. It's hard to determine because they didn't really let us know. So it's one of those things. It's crazy, guys. Unrivaled the season is coming to a close. I remember when we just started watching games, and now the season is almost over. Just as a heads up, the playoffs will start on this coming Sunday. So it'll be the 1 seed versus the 4 seed, and then the 2 seed versus the 3 seed, and then on the Monday, we will have the championship game, the first championship game in Unrivaled. I'm trying to get my recording working here, but it's not cooperating, so I might have to sort of pivot. Not sure what's going on there, but we always have a backup to the backup. All right, salute to everybody on the stream. The game, I have the countdown to tip off right there on the bottom, at the bottom of the screen, about 3.5 minutes. I think they went to their final commercial, so I think when they come back, we should be good to go. If you're just joining, I do have the UNRIVALED gear on. That's the alma mater. We're playing in our conference tournament. The ladies are playing right now. They were down, but now they've tied the game at 23. Hoping to get back to the big dance because it's one of those. We're in a small conference, so we have to win the conference title, the conference championship to get into the big dance. So hopefully the ladies can take care of business. I think UConn is also playing right now. I haven't been really paying attention to them because my school is actually playing. But I did watch a couple of games over the weekend, keep a track of a couple scores. It's a very interesting weekend for Notre Dame. Notre Dame gets out of there. Duke gets him. I think it was Duke who got him out of there, and Duke ends up winning the ACC title. UCLA, USC. UCLA gets their revenge and beats USC. So it's very interesting matchups going on here. Let me see. I think the broadcast has come back, y'all. Broadcast has come back. All right, so the broadcast is about to start. I'll try to keep an eye on the scores on the college scores as we go along. Looks like Connecticut is beating Creighton right now. Maddox said, "Are the Liberty done making moves?" I don't think they are. I don't think the Liberty are done making moves. All right, so they're gonna, as they give me updates on the playoff implications in regards of rows and laces, I'll let you guys know. But it's Lisa Leslie and Brendan Glasheen again. They're talking about the last game for Lunar Owls with Shakira Austin absolutely hooping. She's coming along as the season comes to an end. She has 17 points and 6 rebounds on Friday versus Rose. She's working on her post move. She was hitting some jump shots, so she was looking really good. Excuse me. Mist have played Lunar Owls really well, but they've always faltered towards the end. I think in both games they were pretty much up until the third quarter, and then after that, I think the first game definitely they were up at the end of the third and then blew it in the fourth. The second game, I think they were up in the third quarter, and then midway through the third quarter, Lunar Owls went on their run, took over, and then it was pretty much game, set, and match from there. All right, so the starting lineups here, we got Diggin Smith, Alicia Gray, Nafisa Collier. Then we have Jewel Lloyd, Rakia Jackson, and Brianna Stewart. Jewel Lloyd, Rakia Jackson, and Brianna Stewart for Mist. All right, so we have the first game of the evening about to tip off, people. Let me end this poll. See what y'all talking about. Lunar Owls with the slight edge over Mist. My prediction, I'm going to go Lunar Owls. I can't go against them. Tip ball is up, and Skylar Diggins-Smith with the ball immediately. She goes up, and Lunar Owls score the first basket immediately. Skylar Diggins-Smith off the tip gets to the basket. Rakia Jackson over to Brianna Stewart. Stewart gets the screen from Jewel, gets it down to Jewel. Jewel out to Rakia, slips through her fingers, and missed with the turnover. The first turnover of the game. Lunar Owls to inbound here. Ball in play. Diggins Smith with the ball. Left side of the floor. She gets downhill against her former teammate Jewel Lloyd. Gets the rescreen from Nafisa. Pulls up from the elbow. Shoots. Tries to get her a rebound. Gets tipped out by Skylar Diggins Smith. It goes to Mist. Brianna Stewart on the inbound. Gets it to Jewel, who gives it right back. Brianna Stewart playing a point forward. Going against the two co-founders, going against each other for the third and final time this season, possibly. Lloyd over to Rakia. Rakia, top of the key, drives left against Alicia Gray, puts her in the post, goes up, gets the and scores on her. So Mist are on the board. Rakia Jackson bully ball into the paint and scores. It's 2-2. Nafisa over to Skylar. Skylar gets downhill, double clutches. Jewel Lloyd with a block. She had a big block against her in the first game this season. And gets a block again, and it goes off Skylar inbound for the Mist here. 2-2. Mist need a win to have a chance. Jewel Lloyd walks into a three, and wide right goes straight out of bounds. Ball back in play with the Lunar Owls. Skylar Diggins crosses half court. Gets it to Nafisa. Nafisa sets up for three, and she cashes it in for three. Do they call it a three? No, they say it's a long two. Foot on the line. Brianna Stewart into the paint against Nafisa. Gets her get back and scores. Brianna Stewart on the board for all. Diggins Smith down to Nafisa. Nafisa pump fakes. Attacks Stewie left side. That one-legged fall away. Bounces around twice off the rim and misses. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie on the attack. Goes into Nafisa. They call a foul, and Brianna Stewart will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. First free throws of the game coming up here. First foul of the game on Nafisa. Stewie averaging 19.5 points, 11 rebounds as Stewie knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. Missed with their first lead of the game, 6-4. Ball to Nafisa at the three-point line. Over to Skylar. Skylar to Alicia Gray. She gets lost in the paint and scores. Miscommunication there for the Mist. and leads to a wide open layup. Rakia almost gets the ball stolen, but Skylar comes over, help defense, and gets the block. Skylar over to Alicia Gray, pump fakes, back to Skylar, over to Nafisa, and scores. Beautiful defense to offense for the Lunar Owls, starting with Skylar Diggins-Smith, finishing with a Nafisa layup at the other end. Rakia in the post against Skylar, one-legged fall away, and scores. Too little. And Rakia up to 4 points already, 8-8. Alicia drives on Stewie, loses the ball, throws it out to Skylar, who saves it down to Nafisa. Foul by Rakia Jackson in the paint. So first foul by Rakia Jackson. So it is Lunar Owls ball, sideline, out of bounds. Alicia Gray to inbound, gets it to Skylar. Skylar pump fakes, attacks Jewel Lloyd, puts her in the post, attack, spin, reverse spin, throws up over Jewel, and scores. So Skylar Diggins going right at Jewel Lloyd and scores. 10-8, Lunar Owls. Jewel Lloyd on the attack, uses the body, goes into Nafisa, doesn't get the foul call. It gets blocked partially. Alicia Gray tries to feed Nafisa, but Stewie with the steal. Stewie coming back the other way, goes up, left-hand layup is good. Brianna Stewart with the basket, and it's 10-10. Miss playing hard. They know what's at stake here. Nafisa with the ball, brings it across half court. Nafisa for three this time, misses. Rakia lets Alicia Gray get around her and get the rebound. Alicia Gray fall away jump shot is good. Rakia has to secure that rebound. It leads to a second chance opportunity for the Lunar Owls. It's 12-10. Rakia over to Brianna Stewart, who looks to attack Nafisa, gets into the paint, goes through, throws up the layup, gets the rebound, and misses the putback. Nafisa with the rebound. Nafisa attacks Jewel Lloyd, goes across the paint, and scores. 14-10, Lunar Owls. Nafisa with the basket in transition. Stewie still in the backcourt. Nafisa attacks Jewel Lloyd and goes off the glass and scores. So Nafisa at the foul line for one free throw worth 1 point. Nafisa leads the league in points and steals, averaging 25.5 points and 2 steals. I'm going to say she's probably the MVP of the league. Nafisa, free throws up and good. 15-10 Lunar Owls. Vandersloot checks into the game for Rakia Jackson. Vandersloot off the screen, bounce pass to Stewie, who gets the pass, the pick and roll to perfection. The ex teammates on the Liberty get that basket to go. Courtney Williams and Shakira Austin both check in. The bench mob for Lunar Owls. Oh, good pass. Courtney Williams to her current teammate, Nafisa Collier, with the links, and they score. 17-12. Oh, Stewie spins through. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the mist. I think a substitution is about to happen. Let's see who came in. The Dejanay Carrington comes in. She gets the lob immediately and scores. Great inbound play. The alley-oop to Dejanay Carrington. She puts the jump shot in. It's 17-14. Nafisa pump fakes, gets to the elbow, and scores. Nafisa starting to cook here. It's 19-14 Lunar Owls. Stewie attacks Shakira Austin, goes up, and Shakira Austin with the block. It goes off Stewie and is back in play. They have 3-on-2 advantage. To Shakira, to Nafisa. Layup is good. 13 already for Nafisa. Vandersloot comes off the screen. Vandersloot, no look to Stewie. Stewie goes up at Shakira again and gets fouled by Shakira this time. They call it. And Stewie will go back to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. 21-14, Lunar Owls over Miss. Game's moving pretty quickly here in this first quarter. Brianna Stewart up to 8 points. She's at the line. Free throw is up, and she misses. Rebound to Nafisa. Courtney Williams with the ball. Courtney Williams comes off the screen from Nafisa, gets downhill, pulls up for the midi, and scores. Courtney Williams is on the board here. 23-14. Under 2 minutes to go here. Vandersloot gets downhill over to Dejanay. Dejanay for three, misses, just hits straight backboard, and rebound to Lunar Owls. What's up, Liz? How you doing? Oh, good pass to Nafisa. Nafisa on the roll from Courtney Williams. Nafisa up to 15. Foul in transition by Courtney Williams on Dejanay Carrington. Lunar Owls with their biggest lead of the game, 25-14. Nafisa up to 15 points. 15 of the 25 Lunar Owls points. She's outscored the Mist by herself. Dejanay Carrington at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up, and she knocks it in. 25-16. Alicia Gray comes back in. She shoots a three and cashes it in. It's like Lunar Owls are on a roll right now. 12-point game, 28-16. Aaliyah Edwards checks in for the Mist as well. Dejanay spin move, good pass to Aaliyah Edwards, who goes up, overshoots it, and rebound to Shakira Austin. Shakira Austin going coast to coast, loses the ball. Dejanay saves it. So it's a turnover there by the Lunar Owls. Dejanay with the ball gets it down to, and they call a foul there by Alicia Gray on Aaliyah Edwards down in the post. (28-16), 106 to go here in the first quarter. Dejanay to inbound here. Gets it into Vandersloot. Back to Dejanay. Dejanay comes off the screen. Dejanay one-hand scoop and scoops it home right over Shakira Austin. Basket is good. It's a 10-point game now. Under a minute to go here. Courtney Williams to Alicia. Off the curl. Up and off. Aaliyah Edwards with the rebound. Vandersloot quickly in transition. Gets to the paint. Throws up the floater. They called the foul before the shot. But Mist are in the bonus, so they will be shooting free throws the rest of the way anyway. So Vandersloot at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Vandersloot averaging 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in Unrivaled. Free throw is up and good for Vandersloot. They get the lead back to single digits, 28-20. Alicia Gray with the ball, gets it stolen by Dejanay, picks her pocket. Dejanay pump fakes, throws the pass too late. It goes off Courtney Williams and out of bounds. But Dejanay, making her presence felt on the defensive end, picks Alicia Gray's pocket. All right, Vandersloot into Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards pump fakes, gets to the basket on her Wizards. Oh, and she misses on her Mystics teammate, but she gets the hand and gets the steal. Dejanay to the basket. Oh, goes over Courtney Williams' head, finishes on the left-hand side with the layup. So Dejanay with the basket. 6-point game. Dejanay Carrington up to 8 points here. Oh, and the answer there by Courtney Williams in the mid-range is 30-22. 10 seconds to go here. 8, 7, 6. Vandersloot with the ball. Gets the screen from Edwards. Goes behind the back into the paint. Edwards, mid-range jump shot. Oh, too strong. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of one, Lunar Owls 30. Mist 22. Mist just down 8 in this must-win game for them. So a win for Mist and a loss by Vinyl in the next game is the only way Mist can make the playoffs as that 4 seed. And they'll be playing Lunar Owls if they do happen to make the playoffs. Let me get the box score up for us. Box score coming up. Let me zoom out. Score 30-22 at the half, people. 30-22. Nafisa absolutely cooking. 15 points on 7 of 8 shooting. Does have 2 rebounds. She has 15 of the 30 points, so half of their points. 7 for Alicia Gray, 4 for Diggin Smith, 4 for Courtney Williams. Shakira Austin has not scored yet, but she does have a block and 3 rebounds. They're shooting 73% from the field on 14 of 19 shooting. The Mist, Brianna Stewart has 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Rakia Jackson with 4. Jewel Lloyd took 2 shots, hasn't scored. Dejanay came in, got a quick 8 points, and she also has 3 steals. Courtney Vandersloot with 2, Aaliyah Edwards with none. So that's the box score right now after the first quarter. Mist have to win if Mist lose, then the second game is pretty much null and void in terms of the 4 seed. The only thing that will probably determine is whether Laces or Rose get that 2 seed. I mean, it doesn't really matter. 2-3. It's not like you really get home court advantage, because you guys are playing on a neutral court. So, all right. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in on this Monday evening for some Unrivaled basketball. In other sporting news, Connecticut is up. The UConn Huskies women are up 40-22 over Creighton. So that's something. That's a game that's going on as well. This is the Big East Tournament final. UConn up 40-22. Paige Beckers with 11 points. AZ Fudd with 11 points. So that's 2 players that could potentially be in the WNBA draft. I know Paige said she will be. AZ Fudd has yet to decide. But that is the score right now at halftime, 40-22. You see I got the UAlbany gear on if you're just joining. My school is playing in their conference tournament. They're up 2 points right now at the end of the third. So I'm keeping an eye on that. All right, the game is coming back now. Second quarter about to get started here. And ball in play with the Mist as Dejanay, Brianna Stewart, and Vandersloot on the floor here for Mist. Shakira, Alicia Gray, and Courtney Williams for Lunar Owls. Dejanay with the ball. Fumbles it. Passes it to Brianna Stewart. And it's a turnover. A little discombobulated there from Dejanay Carrington. Ball in play here with Courtney Williams and Lunar Owls. Courtney Williams gets the screen from Shakira. Vandersloot stays with her. Dejanay almost tries to shoot the passing lane. They get it to Shakira at the foul line. Shakira spin move. One leg fall away over Stewie. No good. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie quickly in transition. Attacks Shakira. Pump fakes. Tries to step through. Throws it up and gets it to Dejanay. Shakira did a good job of standing her up. Dejanay on the attack. Throws it to Stewie. Stewie for 3 and knocks down the corner 3. Play looked like it was going nowhere, but they hit the 3 to bring it within 5, 30-25. Courtney Williams shoots the mid-range jump shot off balance, misses. Rebound to Stewie again. Stewie pushing. Hand off to Vandersloot, almost turns it over. Vandersloot comes off the screen going to her left. Vandersloot downhill, throws up the left-hand scoop and misses. Shakira affected that. Over to Alicia Gray. Gray fakes the shot. Oh, Shakira in the post. Oh, gets stripped, but they call a foul there on Dejanay. She had the size advantage over Vandersloot. Dejanay tried to help out there. 30-25. Lunar Owls over Mist. I think they're calling that in the act. Skylar Diggins-Smith checks back into the game. Shakira at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up, and she rattles it in. 32-25. And so it's Vandersloot, Stewie, and Dejanay, Alicia Gray, Shakira, and Skylar. Stewie gets cut off by Shakira and tripped up, I should say, and that's her second foul. Second foul on Shakira Austin. Vandersloot checks out to get a breather. I'm assuming Rakia Jackson comes back in. Stewie gets it into Dejanay, down to Rakia. Rakia over Skylar Diggins-Smith. Oh, it bounces around a couple times and out. Rebound to Alicia Gray, pushing, attacks Dejanay and banks it in and high off the glass for Alicia Gray. Dejanay steps back, drops it off to Stewie. Stewie hangs and hits. Another alley-oop type pass between Dejanay this time and Brianna Stewart. Ball down to Shakira. Shakira, the attack foul, and 1 Shakira Austin. 36-27. Shakira going back to the line, this time to complete the three-point play. That's the thing with 3-on-3. If you help on the drive, there's nobody there to help you on the roller. Shakira knocks down the three-point play. It's back to a double-digit lead, 37-27. Nafisa checks back in. She had a 15-point first quarter. Shakira goes to the bench with 2 fouls, but she has been effective. DiJonai in transition, and they call the offensive foul on DiJonai. Alicia Gray draws the charge. Yeah, that's sort of clear as day there. Alicia Gray a little shaken up with that one. Jewel Lloyd checks into the game for DiJonai Carrington. She probably knew she was about to get subbed out, tried to get her last basket in. Skylar Diggins-Smith drives, stops, tries to get it to Nafisa. Nafisa in the paint against Jewel Lloyd. Fall away jump shot over Jewel is good. Tough shot from Fee, but she knocks it down anyway. 39-27. Stewie on the attack, tries to quick layup it, and it's short. They're moving in transition quickly. Stewie comes back and gets the steal and throws it off Nafisa. She tried to throw it off Nafisa. It went right off Nafisa's foot while she was out of bounds. Jewel Lloyd with the ball crosses half court. Guarded tightly by Skylar Diggins-Smith. Stewie sets the screen. Stewie over to Lloyd over to Rakia. Rakia short on the 3. And Nafisa with the rebound. Nafisa handoff to Skylar. Skylar pump fakes the 3. Drives, tries to drop it to Nafisa. Gets tipped. But Nafisa saves it. Alicia Gray on the drive, goes baseline and scores. So Alicia Gray now up to 11 points. She's into double figures here. And Nafisa with the steal, drops it off to Skylar. Skylar attacks Stewie, and Stewie affects that shot, gets the rebound. Over to Rakia. Rakia hop step, goes up, and misses. Alicia Gray quickly the other way, attacks Jewel Lloyd, gets her on rebound. They call a foul on Alicia Gray for the knee, extends the knee on that layup, and hits Jewel Lloyd. Yeah, that knee hits Jewel Lloyd right in the quad area. Or in the midsection, actually. (41-27), 3:43 to go here. I think they're taking a quick breather here I don't know if they're reviewing this or anything, but they're taking a quick breather. It's 41-27. Miss need to win this game to make the playoffs. It's not. Oh, Jewel Lloyd is still on the floor here being attended to by the trainers. She's rolled over onto her knees, getting back on her feet now. Might have just got the wind knocked out of her. Taking a knee to the midsection isn't a good feeling. Let me tell you that. Not a good feeling at all. So they're tending to Jewel Lloyd at the moment. Let me put the box score up for y'all just so y'all can see. 41-27. Nafisa with 17 of the 41 for the Lunar Owls. The crowd is clapping, so I'm guessing she's getting up. Alicia Gray with 11 points. And for Miss Brianna Stewart, only person in double figures with 13. She's going to need a lot more help there. But if Jewel Lloyd goes out, that's another person that they can't rely on. They're going to see if they're going to upgrade this call, though. So we'll stay tuned for that. Looking at college games, it's still halftime in the Connecticut Creighton game for the Big East title. My alma mater, Albany's up 38-34 over Maine. They're trying to make it to the championship game in the America East Conference. They were the number 1 seed in the conference all year, so hopefully they don't go out here. All right, game coming back now. With the Miss, they don't upgrade it. It's 41-27. Aaliyah Edwards in the game. They get it down to Rakia. It gets tipped out by Skylar Diggins-Smith, and they say it's last touch by Rakia Jackson. And Skylar Diggins-Smith fighting down in the paint. She don't care who it is. Skylar Diggins over Breanna Stewart and knocks down the three with a hand in her face. Skylar Diggins-Smith knocks down the three over Breanna Stewart right in her face. Great contest. She was like, yeah, that don't mean nothing. That hand don't mean nothing to me. Get him out of here. So just like that, guys, this game is going the way I sort of expected. Missed, just not good enough to compete with the Lunar Owls. Almost a 20-point game here. 17-point lead, and we're not even at halftime yet. 44-27. Let me put 44-27, guys. This game is missed. They just can't hang. They're just not skilled enough to hang with the Lunar Owls. Nafisa with 17 points. Alicia Gray with 11. Skylar Diggins-Smith with 7. 5 for Shakira. 4 for Courtney. So everybody is scored for the Lunar Owls. You got 13 for Stewie. You got 4 for Rakia Jackson. None for Jewel Lloyd. 8 for Carrington. 2 for Vandersloot. None for Aaliyah Edwards. TM was good. Miss made it to the playoffs. No, they need to win this game, and they needed Vinyl to lose their game, the next game that's coming on in game 2. But at the rate that it's going now, Mist not even gonna send it to a game 2 to see if Rose could help them out. So if Mist lose, they're out the playoffs, and Vinyl will be the 4th seed, no matter what happens in that second game. Oh, it looks like Sydney Colson is at the game. I see her on the broadcast here, on the in-arena cameras. She played with Athletes Unlimited this offseason. Ball in play here for Miss. Even though they're up, they're still playing full court defense. You got Skylar Diggins-Smith guarding Breanna Stewart. Gets it to Rakia Jackson on the right-hand side. Rakia off the dribble, tries to get downhill, going left. Double clutches, bounces off the rim, fight for the rebound. Rakia gets it, gets wide open, and lays it in. So finally, Miss get a bucket here. It's 44-29. Diggins-Smith fakes the handoff, guarded by Rakia Jackson now. Calls for a screen from Nafisa. Gets it down to Nafisa, guarded by Rakia Jackson now. Fall away jump shot, bounces around, and scores. It's just too easy for Nafisa. Once she hits you with that fadeaway with her long limbs, it's hard to block. They call a foul there on Skylar Diggins-Smith on Breanna Stewart in the paint. 46-29. They're trying to fight down it. They're trying to get the ball to the person in the paint, the Miss Star, but it's not really working as well. Rakia pulls up for a 3 though and knocks down a 3. Rakia, when she sees one go in, they tend to follow in bunches. It's 46-32, excuse me. Ball to Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith shoots over Aaliyah Edwards. I think she got a piece of that. Rakia gets the rebound, gets it to Stewie. Stewie on the attack. Stewie, left to right crossover, stops, gets it to Rakia. Rakia for another 3. She misses that one. They would have loved that one to drop. Rebound to Lunar Owls, though. Alicia Gray, guarded by Aaliyah Edwards, down to Nafisa, who tip passes it to Skylar. Out to Nafisa. Elbow jump shot is up and pure. Nafisa Collier up to 19 points here. Well, I think 21 points here in this game. Ball down to Aaliyah Edwards, who attacks Nafisa. The 2 one-on-one final participants. Aaliyah Edwards goes reverse and scores the reverse layup. 48-34. Diggins-Smith down to Nafisa, who gets bumped off her square. And I don't know if that was before the shot or they'll call it on the floor. Nafisa's a mismatch no matter where you put her, honestly. Rakia can't guard her. Aaliyah can't guard her. Alicia Gray gets it into Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith off the screen, gets downhill, double clutches, throws it up, and scores over the newly checked-in Vandersloot. 50-34. Vandersloot comes off the screen from Stewie. Steps back. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Nafisa tips it to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray with the ball. Guarded by Rakia Jackson now. Rakia gets snatched back by Alicia. Jump shot is up. Oh, good thing she missed it. That would have been a highlight there. Brianna Stewart on the attack on Nafisa. Gets it across half court. Gets it over to Sloot on the right-hand side. Sloot comes off the screen. Sloot over to Rakia. Rakia steps back for three. She missed it. Rebound to Nafisa. Under a minute to go here. Alicia Gray with the ball over to Skylar. Skylar secures it. Skylar. They go under. She shoots the three. Short. Rebound to Stewie. 50-34. Vandersloot gets the ball for three, and she's short. Alicia Gray loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Mist. That's the thing with Mist. They don't have all of their players can't score from anywhere on the floor. Very limited in their range, a lot of them. Sloot throws a low bounce pass, but Stewie secures it. Stewie attacks Nafisa, puts her in the paint, does a dream shake, fall away, hangs, hits off glass. Brianna Stewart scores over Nafisa Collier. Brianna Stewart up to 15 points here. Alicia Gray trying to attack Rakia, gets in the post, out to Nafisa. Nafisa pump fakes for three, stops, tries to step through. Stewie staying with her, and they call a foul. No need for Brianna Stewart to foul there. She does, and Nafisa goes to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So 14 seconds ago, Nafisa already with 21 points. She's only missed one shot, which was a three. 10 of 11 from the field. One free throw worth 2 points is good. She's up to 23 at halftime. 10 seconds to go here. Vandersloot brings it across half court. Gets it to Rakia. Rakia goes up. Layup is good for Rakia Jackson. Good play there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Nafisa for three, almost banks it in. And that's how the quarter ends. The half ends. Lunar Owls up 52-38 in a must-win game for Mist for playoff implications. This is an opponent's season. They tied their opponent's season low, allowing just 38 points for the second time in a half. So let's go back to the box scores. Let me get the third quarter ready because I tend to forget to do that. But let's go to the box score and let's take a look. 52-38 at halftime. Let me put up the halftime break since people are joining. We're at halftime right now. So 52-38, Lunar Owls well on their way to their 13th win. With a win, they finished the season with only one loss, 13-1. Nafisa with 23 points, 5 rebounds, a steal and a block to go along with it. Only missed 2 shots. That last shot she shot at from 3 to end the half was her second missed shot. You have Alicia Gray with 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Skylar Diggins-Smith with 9 points and 5 assists. Shakira with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Courtney Williams with 4 points. For Mist, we have Brianna Stewart with 15 points to lead her team, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. Rakia Jackson in double figures with 11. Jewel Lloyd took a knee to the midsection on a Alicia Gray layup. She only took 2 shots. She went to the bench. Dejanay Carrington came off in that first quarter, had 8 points. Courtney Vandersloot with 2 and Aaliyah Edwards with 2. Looking at these shooting percentages, Lunar Owls shooting 64.7% from the field. They have 6 turnovers. Mist shooting 42.9% from the field, 25% from 3. They have 5 turnovers. So even though Mist are winning the turnover battle, they're not shooting as good a percentage from the field as the Lunar Owls, even though they've taken almost the same amount of shots here. All right, so that is the halftime report from this game. I am keeping an eye on college scores. I know we're in March. Um, my alma mater is playing. We're up 44-39 with about 3 minutes to go here. Albany Great Danes in the America East Conference. A win sends them to the conference championship game. So I'm hoping that we can make it there. Taking a look at social media. Let me see what the people got to say. Nothing of interest. But the 60% who said Lunar Owls would win, it's looking that way. I went with the Lunar Owls as well. I did not have any faith in the Mist to get this win today. They're in the halftime report right now. They are in the halftime report. Let me mute that. So as I mentioned, the playoffs will start on Sunday. The semifinals will be on March 16th. It'll be on TNT, True TV, and Max. And on March 17th would be the championship game. So something to keep in mind. I do want to take a look at player stats for this season. So these are the 2025 player stats. Let's zoom in a little bit. As you can see, Napheesa Collier, the league's leading scorer in points per game, 25 points per game, averaging 10.4 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 1.9 steals. She is the league leader. Kayla McBride right behind her with 22.2 points a game. Ryan Howard with 21 and De'Arica Henry with 20. Chelsea Gray with 20 as well. So you have 5 20-point average scorers in the league this season. In terms of rebounding, you see Napheesa's averaging 10.4. You got Brianna Stewart averaging 10.8. We scroll down to Angel Reese. She's averaging 12.1. Alyssa Thomas averaging 11.5. So the same people during the WNBA season who were beasting on the boards are doing the same thing here in Unrivaled. With a lot more possessions comes a potential for a lot more rebounds because the pace is so high. What's up, Maddox? Maddox said, Jay, who's your favorite WNBA player? I think somebody asked me that in the past. My favorite WNBA player. It's a tough question. Like, I like so many players, especially the players on my team. So are they my favorite? I don't know. I honestly don't know who's my favorite player. If I had to go with one currently, I mean, it would have to be Brianna Stewart because she's on my team. But the person I like to watch play, I like Kelsey Mitchell. I've always liked Kelsey Mitchell, the way she gets to her baskets there. But yeah. TM said, who would I say is the league MVP? I would have to go Napheesa. Collier. I mean, she's just been pretty much unguardable in Unrivaled. It's hard to really pick against her. I would have to go Napheesa Collier as the league MVP. Chelsea Gray had a nice stretch there to bring Rose into the playoff picture, where she was going absolutely nuclear. But over the course of the season, Napheesa's just been too good. Too good. Let me go back to the box score for this game. 52-38. We're at the halftime break for those just joining. Salute to everybody here in the chat. Make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. We're at halftime. Mist need a win in this game. I mean, they're still within striking distance, but nothing they've shown lets me know that, or gives me any confidence that they'll be able to come back and snatch a victory here. Lunar Owls playing like a well-oiled machine, getting everybody involved. So it's hard for me to really go against them. $52-38 at the half. It looks like my alma mater's on their way to getting this win, 46-39 with 57 seconds to go. Yeah, Liz. There's about 40 seconds before we come back to the game, but as Liz mentioned, the Liberty are going to play in Eugene, Oregon at Niara and Sabrina's alma mater. The Oregon Ducks. They're gonna play the Antelopes. I think the Antelopes are from Australia. They're gonna have a preseason game there. They're also having a preseason game in Barclays for the first time in like 5 years since 2019. They're gonna play the Connecticut Sun in a preseason game on March 9th. I think they said the game was as a Friday. So Liberty, 2 preseason games, one against Connecticut, and then they fly all the way to Oregon to play in Oregon there. All right, game 1, quarter 3, about to resume here. Salute to everybody for hanging around. Maddox, the Liberty should play where Brianna Stewart played, UConn. Nah, I mean, I don't know if I don't think they would or will. Connecticut is the Connecticut Sun would have more of a thing to play there, more of a relationship to play there. Ball in play here with the Lunar Owls for the start of quarter 3. Can the Miss make a comeback? We'll see. Skylar Diggins-Smith says no. She gets off the screen. They go under. She shoots the wide open mid-range jump shot. Rakia Jackson tries to answer from the elbow. Stewie gets the offensive rebound. Stewie shoots over Nafisa, bounces off. Alicia Gray with the rebound. Alicia Gray gets downhill, throws up a quick scoop layup over Stewie and scores. So a quick 4 points here for Lunar Owls. They're trying to just get this out of here immediately. Rakia picks up her dribble, gets it to DeJournay, who starts the second half for Jewel Lord. DeJournay for 3, and DeJournay answers with a 3. First basket for the Mist in this quarter. DeJournay into double figures here with 11 points. Nafisa over to Skylar Diggins-Smith. They always intend to go under on Skylar Diggins-Smith, and she's making them pay on going under on the screens. 58-41 here for the Lunar Owls. Skylar Diggins-Smith foul on DeJournay Carrington away from the play. $58-41. Ball inbound to DeJournay, gets it into Stewie. Stewie attacks Skylar Diggins-Smith, gets it to Rakia Jackson, wide open for 3, and Rakia rattles down the wing 3 for Mist. 58-44. Alicia Gray shoots. I think Stewie got a piece of it, and I think they call a foul on the 3-point shot on the contest by Stewie. Alicia Gray looks a little frustrated there. I don't know. 1 free throw worth 3 if the foul is confirmed. They probably gonna they're looking to see if they're gonna upgrade this call to encroaching on the landing space. The way Alicia Gray shoots, she shoots sort of fading away with her feet in front of her. So if you go to contest, you're pretty much in her landing space already. So that's the tough situation there. But you got to be careful getting in the landing space of shooters. So they're at the monitor to review this. They say if we're kicking to DeJournay and she's shooting throughs, we'll live with that, because DeJournay is not a 3-point shooter. Nobody really on that team besides Rakia Jackson maybe, and sometimes Stewie are 3-point shooters. And that's the somebody over here trying to connect to my Apple TV. I don't know why. Lunar Owls just a team full of veterans, really. Skylar Diggins-Smith, multi-year 10-plus year veteran. Alicia Gray, probably like a 5-6 year veteran. Nafisa, about the same, 5-year veteran. Courtney Williams been around. Shakira Austin, probably the youngest player on the team. This is her. I think Shakira's 3rd year in the league. All right, so now they're finally come back. They're going to relay the message to the announcers now. Phil Handy trying to protest the call. He's saying the same thing I said. Alicia Gray jumps forward on her shots. So, I think they upgraded this to a flagrant. Alicia Gray shoots the one worth 3, and she scores. And they get possession. $61-44 here, 5:30 to go. Nafisa with the ball over to Skylar Diggins-Smith. Skylar comes off the screen, shoots over Stewie. High arcer is good. Skylar just shooting right over the taller defender. So that was a 5-point possession there for the Lunar Owls. Rakia gets it out to Dejanay, and they call it travel. And it's a turnover by the Mist. This is getting hard to watch again. Ball with Alicia Gray over to Skylar Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith off the screen. Diggins-Smith attacks, going downhill, steps back over Vandersloot and hits it again. Skylar Diggins-Smith absolutely feeling it now. Skylar up to 17 points. Doesn't matter who's guarding her. She's shooting over everybody. Lob down to Rakia, goes out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers by the Mist. Ball in play here with the Lunar Owls. 65-44. Alicia Gray over to Skylar. Skylar comes off the screen. Skylar down to Nafisa. Guarded by Vandersloot. That's a mismatch. Nafisa fall away, and they're a well-oiled machine, people. It's like poetry in motion. 67-44 after that shot by Nafisa. Rakia gets downhill. She does a fall-away jump shot, and she scores. 67-46. They can't get stops on this end. Lunar Owl was just continuing to score. Diggins-Smith to the foul line. She misses that one. Rebound to Stewie. Stewie with the ball. Stewie tries to attack Alicia. Gets it to Vandersloot. Back down to Stewie in the post. She spins. Attacks. Goes up. Tries to go off glass. No good. Rebound to Nafisa. Nafisa attacks. Goes up in the post against Stewie. Gets to her patented fall away. Same shot. It's like I'm watching a replay. She does the same exact play. You know what's going to happen. You can't stop it. 69-46. Ball down to Rakia. Rakia pump fakes. Goes up and scores. They can't keep trading baskets here, though, but this game is pretty much over. Alicia Gray comes off the screen. Alicia, foul line jump shot. She misses that one. Rakia with the rebound. Rakia crossover. Another crossover. Almost loses the ball. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Stewie. Stewie, hand off to Sloot. Sloot comes off the screen. Sloot goes up on Nafisa. Scoops. Misses. Rebound on Nafisa. Out to Alicia, who stops. And Vandersloot gets the block in transition. Stewie saves it. Back to Vandersloot. Vandersloot attacks. Over to Rakia. Oh, they miss Stewie. But Vandersloot shoots the corner 3. And Stewie gets the rebound. They called the foul. Skylar Diggins-Smith with the foul there. Third foul on Skylar Diggins-Smith. It's 69-48, people. This Lunar Owls absolutely beating the brakes off the Mist, outworking them, outscoring them. It's just too easy. Too easy. Mist, I don't really think they deserve to make the playoffs anyway, given how they played all season. All right, so 69-48, y'all. This is the box score. I'm going to just leave this up. Let me take halftime break off the screen. We're not at halftime anymore. 69-48. Oh, it looks like my alma mater won. Salute. UAlbany with the win, 49-41. They move on to the championship game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let us go. I'm proud of the girls. The Connecticut game, they're up. What is that score? They're up 53-34 over Creighton in the Big East tournament final. UConn Huskies. Paige Becker's up to, what she got? Paige Becker's up to 16 points. AZ Fudd up to 11. Sarah Strong with 13. Those are the top three scorers for UConn. Angel Reese coming in with like some fur hat. Fur, like, I don't even know what you call that. I know it's not that cold in Miami to be wearing that, but that's fashion, I guess. De'Erica Hamby on the other side for vinyl. All right, ball and play here, guys. While they're doing this interview, ball and play. Rakia Jackson for 3 with the miss. Courtney Williams with the rebound. Sending out a quick tweet, excuse me. Shakira Austin in the paint against her teammate Aaliyah Edwards with the Mystics. Aaliyah Edwards wins the battle, goes coast to coast, bounce pass to Rakia Jackson for the layup. Rakia Jackson quietly having a decent night, up to 20 points, as Courtney Williams with the response, mid-range jump shot on the other end, 71-50. Vandersloot, Jackson, and Edwards on the floor. Passing to Edwards gets tipped away by Shakira Austin. Ball and play to Aaliyah Edwards. Tries to attack Nafisa. It's Nafisa, Courtney Williams, and Shakira. Aaliyah Edwards tries to shoot over Nafisa. Hits the backboard only. Rebound to Courtney Williams. Williams comes off the screen. Gets to that foul line. Mid-range jump shot is up. And nothing but the bottom of the net. Nobody on miss can do that. Vandersloot's not doing that. But she does get downhill and attack. She could do that. Left hand layup through the defense. And it's 73-52. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. This game is pretty much over. Nafisa tries to attack Rakia. Off balance, rattles it in. Lunar Owls, it's like shooting practice, honestly. Knocking down everything. Nafisa up to 29. Foul in transition as Vandersloot tries to sneak through the defense again. Dejanay Carrington checks in for Rakia Jackson. She has 20 points to lead the Mist in scoring. All inbound to Dejanay, and then Dejanay gets blocked by Shakira Austin. And Shakira gives a little smirk like, come on now. 75-52. Dejanay back. Oh, Vandersloot gets it into Edwards. Edwards hook shot over Shakira, misses. Lee Edwards not having a good game, missing a lot of bunnies in the paint. Shakira crossover, goes into the paint. That should be a charge. And Dejanay gets her get back, draws the charge on Shakira Austin. Listen, when you up by that much, you could try other moves. Ball in play here. 1:30 to go, 75-52. Mist needed a win tonight to have a chance to get into the playoffs. Dejanay tries to fake the shot, throws the pass, and turns it over. Shakira pulls up over Vandersloot. Dejanay with the rebound. Dejanay gets down the lane, tries to scoop it. Nafisa with the block, blocks it off Dejanay, and it goes out of bounds. DiJonai goes down the lane. Nafisa goes up, blocks it right, and the ball blocks the ball right off DiJonai's face. Ball in play with the Lunar Owls. Nafisa takes a break. Alicia Gray into the game. Alicia Gray, hang dribble, shoots the jumper, and scores. From the left-hand side, 77-52. Vandersloot tries to attack quickly. Elbow jump shot. Too strong. Aaliyah Edwards. Oh, they say it stays with miss. It goes out of bounds off Lunar Owls. That's the difference in this game. Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins-Smith, everybody hitting their mid-range jump shots. Missed on the other hand. They don't have the capability to consistently do it. DiJonai with the ball comes off the screen. DiJonai scoops a pass to Vandersloot for three. In and out. Rebound to Shakira. Shakira goes downhill, attacks Aaliyah Edwards, misses, gets her own rebound. Putback is good. Just getting outworked, out hustled. It's ugly out there. Vandersloot with the ball. Comes off the screen going left. Pocket pass to Aaliyah Edwards, goes up and gets fouled by Shakira Austin. So Aaliyah Edwards will try and get her first basket of the game, I believe. Oh, no, she scored one. She will try to get her first free throw of the game. So Aaliyah Edwards at the line. 19 seconds to go. Aaliyah Edwards free throws up. Oh, in and out. When it rains, it pours. No pun intended. 79-52. 10, 9, 8. Courtney Williams comes off the screen. Courtney Williams gets downhill, throws it to Shakira, goes up, and it's like taking candy from a baby. Another layup by the Lunar Owls. Vandersloot in transition at the buzzer and scores the scoop at the end of the third quarter. But it's 81-54. We add 11 to 81. 92 is the winning score for the Lunar Owls. This game is pretty much over. But the Lunar Owls, once they get into that groove, there's no stopping them. Literally no stopping them. Balanced scoring all around for the Lunar Owls. 81-54. Let's take a look at the box score. It's crazy, y'all. 81-54. Final winning score is 92. For the Lunar Owls, Nafisa with 29 and 7. 2 steals and 2 blocks. You got Alicia Gray with 18. Skylar Diggins-Smith with 17 and 5 assists. Shakira with 9. Courtney Williams with 8. They're shooting 66% from the field, making more than half of their shots. They only have 7 turnovers as a team. Doing really well. For the miss, Rakia Jackson with a team-high 20. Brianna with 15 and 10. Another double-double, but it's just not enough. Jewel Lloyd went out with an injury. DiJonai with 11. Courtney with 6 and 4 assists. Aaliyah Edwards with 2. They're shooting 40% from the field. 30% from 3. So that is where we're at right now. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out for game 1 of a 2-game slate. The final regular season games of the 2025 Unrivaled season. The inaugural season of Unrivaled. If Miss would have won this game, it would have made this second game a little bit more interesting in terms of playoff seeding. But with the Miss loss, they are officially going to be eliminated from the playoff contention. And Vinyl will end up being the 4th seed no matter what happens in game 2. Looking at the college scores, UConn is up 20 points over Creighton in the Big East tournament final. 54-34 is the score here. Paige Becker's up to 18 points and 6 rebounds. AZ Fudd with 11. Sarah Strong with 13. Salute to everybody hanging around. Game 2 is between Vinyl and Rose. Game 2 is between Vinyl and Rose right after this game concludes. Just as a reminder, the playoffs for Unrivaled begin next Sunday. Next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It'll be the 2 games of the playoffs: the 1 seed versus the 4 seed, and the 2 seed versus the 3 seed. And then the following day, the Monday, it will be the championship game to crown the first Unrivaled champion. All right. Fourth quarter is begun. Winning score is 92. Missed. There's no way they're scoring 92. If Miss, I'm not even gonna put that in the air because it's not happening. There's no way Miss will come back to win this game. So we'll see how much they can just make the score look respectable. Leah Edwards, one leg fall away jump shot over Shakira, way off, just hit straight backboard again. Courtney Williams off the screen, tries to fit it in, and it goes off Shakira Austin, out of bounds, back to the mist. Ball in play with DeJournay, who's running the point guard role right now. DeJournay brings it across half court. DeJournay just shoots a 3, too strong, fight for the rebound. Alicia Gray wins it. Alicia Gray off the screen, going downhill, going to her right. Alicia Gray stops, goes off the wrong foot, shoots the jump shot, misses. Rebound to Edwards. Edwards, bad pass. Courtney Williams picks it off, shoots the mid-range jump shot. She misses. Rakia with the rebound. Rakia pushing in transition. No look to Aaliyah Edwards, goes up and scores. Aaliyah Edwards with the layup. And it's 81-56. Alicia Gray off the curl, going to her dominant left hand, scoops it over the basket and misses, but nobody there to contend with Shakira. She scores. Shakira Austin with the basket. She's up to double figures with 11 now. DeJournay trying to go downhill. She loses the ball, recovers it, gets it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah steps into an elbow jump shot. Too strong. DeJournay gets the offensive rebound. No, she doesn't. Courtney Williams on the run. Courtney Williams downhill, stops. Floater is up. Oh, too strong. Shakira offensive rebound, foul by DeJournay Carrington. The tallest. There's nobody tall enough on the court to contend with Shakira. The tallest person is Aaliyah Edwards, and it's not really working in the missed favor. So Shakira at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Shakira free throw is up and rattles off. Rebound to Aaliyah Edwards. Over to Rakia. Rakia find the cutting DeJournay, goes up, reverses, and too strong on the reverse layup on the right-hand side. Rebound to Lunar Owls. Courtney Williams trying to get the ball down to Shakira. Pump fakes. Gets it down there. DeJournay fights for it, and she gets the steal. They have numbers if they really want it. They call it intentional foul there on Courtney Williams. And I think DeJournay wants a intentional foul to stop the play or whatever the case may be. Oh, DeJournay, I guess said something to the ref. And the refs call a technical, adding insult to injury on the missed here. 83-56. Courtney Williams hits the free throw worth 1 point. (84-56). Lunar Owls 8 points away from putting Mist out of their misery. the misery of the Mist. DeJournette attacks, gets downhill, too strong. Rebound to Alicia Gray. They have numbers. Alicia Gray on the run. Alicia Gray, no look to Shakira, goes up, and they call a foul there on Rakia Jackson. It's getting a little chippy here to end this game. So Courtney Vandersloot about to check in. A double text on DeJournette and Shakira. That means DeJournette's been ejected, I'm assuming. DeJournette Carrington been ejected from the game. So DeJournette has been ejected, adding insult to injury here. Shakira Austin hits the one free throw for 2 points. .30 lead here. This game has gone. Rakia Jackson hits the mid-range jump shot. It's 86-58. Rakia having a quietly good night. 22 points for her. Ball to Shakira. Shakira step through move, draws the foul, and one Shakira Austin. (88-58), missed, back down 30. One free throw worth 1 point for Shakira. She knocks down the free throw. 89-58, 3 points away for Lunar Owls. Finally getting us out of our misery here. Courtney Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot dribbling. Comes off the screen over to Aaliyah Edwards. Mid-range jump shot. She just can't buy a bucket all evening long from the mid-range jump shot. Courtney Williams over to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray comes off the screen. Alicia Gray to Shakira. Shakira spins. Throws up the hook. Misses. Rebound to Aaliyah Edwards. Edwards over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot gets downhill. Vandersloot mid-range jump shot. She misses badly. Rebound to Courtney. Courtney with the ball. Courtney comes off the screen. They go under. She shoots the three for the game. And hits the three, people. Finally puts the Mist out of their misery. Lunar Owls moved to 13-1 on the season. We already know they were the #1 seed. That doesn't change. The Mist are officially eliminated from the playoff contention. They finished the season at 5-9. 13-1. Shakira Austin finishes with a 16-10. Everybody scored in double figures for the Lunar Owls. 92-58 is the final score here. Jeez, that was an absolute behind the woodshed beat down here for the Lunar Owls. Wow, wow, wow. This was just an absolute thrashing, people. Nafisa finishes with 29-7. She could have went for more if this game was competitive, but from the first quarter on, really, this game was pretty much over. 92-58 final score. Courtney Williams hits the game-winning three-pointer. Nafisa with 29-7, as I mentioned, 2 steals and 2 blocks. Only missed 2 shots tonight. Alicia Gray with 18 points and 8 rebounds. You got Skylar Diggins-Smith with 17 points. Shakira Austin double-double off the bench, 16 points, 10 rebounds. And you got Courtney Williams with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and the game winner. For Mist, Rakia Jackson, team high 22 points, got 15 from Stewie, none from Jewel Lloyd, 11 from Dejanay Carrington, 6 from Vandersloot, and 4 for Aaliyah Edwards. And they do their Nafisa was the end of the game interview. They do their little hootie hoo chant, and that's how this game ends, people. Absolute domination, start to finish for the Lunar Owls. Another day at the office. It felt like they couldn't miss a shot. The percentages say they didn't miss, really. 38 for 61, 62% as a team. 62%. All right, so we're gonna have a little break here as they get the court ready for the next game. Salute to everybody hanging out on the stream here. Game 1 over. Mist officially eliminated from the playoffs. So it'll be Lunar Owls as the number 1 seed taking on Vinyl in the first round. Well, it's basically the first round. Let me get a poll up for game 2. We have some time until it starts. Who will win game 2? Will it be Rose or will it be Vinyl? Starting the poll now. Let me know who will get the win there. Thank you. Put the Mist out of their misery. That is the tweet. Mist did not deserve to make the playoffs. They could have made it interesting, but in typical Mist fashion, as we've seen all season long, when it matters most, especially playing against a team like the Lunar Owls, they're gonna fail you. They are going to fail you. All right, it's looking like UConn are well on their way to winning this game, 61-43 with about 4 minutes left in the Big East final. Paige Becker's up to 24 points now, 7 rebounds, to lead the UConn Huskies. Let me look at the men's. I haven't really been paying attention to the men's side of the bracket. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'll give it a gander. Let's see. Oh, any of the big teams playing? They showing me over here, showing me St. Mary's and Pepperdine. I'm trying to see like other teams. It's not that important. Not that important. All right, game 2, Vinyl versus Rose. I haven't seen any news about any injuries or anything like that. Have not seen any news about any injuries. So we're just gonna assume that everybody is healthy until the broadcast starts, and then I'll adjust as we go. Let me pull up the schedule for Unrivaled here with the season ending. Ear itching a little bit. All right, so today's Monday, March 10th. We saw that beat down Lunar Owls over Mist. We have the second game here, Vinyl and Rose. March 16th at 7:30 p.m. on TNT and True TV will be the first semifinal game. At 8:30, it'll be the second game. So we know it's going to be Lunar Owls versus Vinyl and Rose versus Laces in these two matchups. And then the following day at 7:30, we'll have the championship game to determine who will be the inaugural champions of Unrivaled. So that is the remaining schedule of Unrivaled. 7 weeks of the regular season, and we had a one-on-one tournament, and now we're about to have our playoff matchup. Maddox said Brianna Stewart will now be ready to go for another Liberty title run. I really hope so. Jay, for Brianna Stewart, don't matter if she makes the playoffs for Unrivaled, she's ready to take the Liberty back to back. Hopefully, she's ready to go. She'll probably take a little breather here, and get back into lab working with like Chris Brickley or somebody, to go. All right, so they putting up the final bracket on the not bracket, but everybody who's clinched on the screen. Let me see if I could pull that up here as well. So they haven't updated Mist being eliminated as of yet on the website, but Mist are eliminated. Vinyl here will play in that 4th seed. So it's Lauren Jabara, Rosgold Unwoode, and Renee Montgomery in the studio. Renee Montgomery everywhere. She was with the CBS studio. I think it was CBS yesterday, doing college basketball, and now she's over here back with Unrivaled. So she's getting to it. She is getting to it. They're talking about the defense of Rose, their length, which makes them really effective. Roz Golden would a bigging up Stanford University. Of course, Renee Montgomery went to UConn. March Madness brings out that school spirit. Let me see if they'll finally update the standings here. They haven't updated it yet, but it is what it is. Next matchup: Vinyl versus Rose, y'all. Vinyl versus Rose. They're doing a little in studio, in between game sort of thing, trying to bridge the gap here. So that game will probably start in the next 5 minutes or so. About 3 minutes until tip off. That's what they just put on the screen. About 3 minutes until tip off. So I'm gonna just get the timer up so we could keep an eye on that. So that's how much time we have left. They go into their last commercial break, and when they come back, we will get this game started. Hopefully, it's much more competitive and interesting, unlike the game we just witnessed. I mean, it takes the sort of the edge off because you don't really, nobody has to win. It doesn't really affect anything playoff positioning wise. But hopefully, they still put on the show for us here. Salute to everybody hanging out in the chat. I will be getting up some highlights from the earlier game as soon as I get off stream, or sometime between I get off stream and tomorrow. Looking at the box score, Nafisa will get one with her 29 points. I'll probably give Shakira one for her 16 and 10 rebounds. We'll probably also go for Miss. We'll go Rakia Jackson with her 22 points. So we'll have 3 highlights from that earlier game. 3 player highlights from that game. I'll get that up sometime between tonight and tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel in the pinned comment. Her hoop highlights. I will be getting those up as soon as it's over. Well, I'll try as soon as it's over. And same for the game that's coming on right now. All right. Cool. So they're coming back to the broadcast now for game 2. Vinyl versus Rose. I think everybody is back healthy. I'm not sure about Kalia Copper. I didn't see any news on her. So if she is, I'll make that correction. If not, then we'll stick with what we got here. So the bracket is set. The bracket is set. Lunar Owls versus Vinyl, Rose versus Laces, and the winners of those games will face in the finals. So a 4-team playoff. So this game is basically just a tune-up game, their last competitive game before the playoffs. So I expect them to work on both teams to try and work on some sets here. They're talking about Ryan Howard for Vinyl, as I mentioned last game, 37 points, 9 made threes, the most made threes in Unrivaled in a game. She also had 12 rebounds to go with it. Remember, the coach of the Vinyl is Coach Teresa Weatherspoon. Coach of Rose is Nola Henry. So this should be a good matchup. So Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, and Angel Reese. So I have to correct that starting lineup. So Lexi Hull coming off the bench, and Brittany Sykes will get the start here. So you have Canada, Howard, and Hamby. That is the correct order there. All right, people. Game 2 gets off between Hamby and Angel Reese. Jump ball goes in favor of Team Rose. It says somebody's ruled out for Vinyl. Probably Enrique Gumbawale. Chelsea Gray off the screen. Mid-range jump shot is off. She gets her own rebound. Goes up again. Too strong. Rebound to Ryan Howard. So I think Enrique is out. Yeah, she's in street clothes. I don't even see her. Ball over to Hamby. Hamby on the attack, gets downhill. And Hamby with the first basket of the game for Vinyl. I'm over here looking at the wrong bench. Kalia Copper, I don't see on the bench. Yeah, Enrique's in street clothes as well. No, Enrique Gumbawale. Let me fix her. Foul on Jordan Canada here. Foul on Jordan Canada. Ball in play to Brittany Sykes. Sykes on the attack, tries to post up. Jordan Canada goes baseline. Reverse layup is good. So Brittany Sykes with the reverse to get Rose on the board here. Hamby for 3. Too strong. Rebound to Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes gets to the foul line. High arcing jump shot is off. Hamby with the rebound. Canada with the ball, comes off the screen from Hamby. She drops it off to Hamby. Fight between Reese and Hamby. Reese with the foul. I don't even see Kalia Copper on the. I'm sorry, Enrique on Kalia Copper on the Vinyl. On the Rose bench. I'm over here confusing the teams now. I don't see even Kalia Copper is not on the Rose bench this evening. Ryan Howard comes off the curl. Jump shot is off. Rebound to Reese. Reese over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray spins. Keeps the dribble alive. Fakes the pass. Then passes it. Kick ball there by De'Erica Hamby. It's a kick the ball out of bounds. Sideline out of bounds for Team Rose. Azare and Lexi Hull, the 2 bench players for Team Rose here. 2-2 still. Ball to Reese. Reese says, I'll shoot the mid-range jump shot off the front of the rim. Chelsea tries to tip it to herself. It goes off the backboard. Ball over to Ryan Howard. Keeps the dribble alive. Over to Hamby. Hamby reverses. Goes into the paint. Left hand scoop over Reese. Misses. Rebound to Reese. Reese. Oh, good pass. Oh, Brittany Sykes. It slips out of her hands and goes out of bounds. Oh, let me end this poll. I forgot to end the poll. Rose with 80% of the vote here. Ball in play. There's something wrong with the clock. Ball in play here now with Team Vinyl 2-2. Jordan Canada with the ball. Canada over to Hamby. Hamby, hand off to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard comes off the screens. One leg fall away, off balance, air ball. Rebound to Reese. Reese dribbles it across half court. Reese playing a little point forward, goes between the legs, gets Hamby in the post, tries to step through, reverse, throws it out to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray gets the screen from Reese. Found Reese on the roll. Reese goes up and scores the layup. Good two-woman game there. Rose take the lead 4-2. Hamby goes down the lane and attacks Reese and scores. Reese backs off. Didn't want to pick up a second foul. It's 4-4. Gray with the ball. Gray comes off the screen. Gray hesitation dribble. Guarded by Ryan Howard. Drops it down to Reese. Reese gets it. Evades Hamby and scores. So Reese with another basket there. 6-4 Rose. Ball over to Hamby. Hamby with the ball. Hamby, handoff to Ryan. It gets deflected, but Ryan recovers. Ryan comes off the screen, pulls up for three, short, and out of bounds. Just grazes the rim and goes out of bounds. Ball in play here. Gray over to Sykes. Sykes goes left hand, goes into the paint, steps through, and scores. So Brittany Sykes with 4 points here. I think she has 4. Canada goes down the lane, left hand scoop, reaching by Chelsea Gray. That's a foul. Canada will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Canada at the line. Brittany Sykes up to 6. Angel Reese with 4. I think the box score's a little ahead. Canada free throws up and good. Substitution made. Ray Burrell in for Jordan Canada. So it's 8-6. Canada to the bench. Ball to Chelsea Gray. Gray gets the screen from Reese. Chelsea Gray gets to that foul line. Snake dribble. Hesitation dribble. Chelsea Gray snatch back. Another hezzy. Oh, good no-look pass to Brittany Sykes. And scores. Holy smokes. Chelsea Gray dancing with the ball and then no-look dime to a cutting Brittany Sykes who goes back door along the baseline and scores. 10-6. Hamby faces up against Chelsea Gray. Hamby attacks Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray with the reach in. Hook shot over her too little and scores. The former Vegas Aces go against each other there, and Hamby comes out on top. Well, I shouldn't say former. Chelsea Gray's current. De'Erica Hamby's former. Chelsea Gray with the ball going against Ryan Howard. Now off-balance jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell pushing over to Ryan Howard. Wide open. Left wing 3. Misses. Burrell offensive rebound. Burrell with the ball. Burrell attacks Brittany Sykes. Gets blocked by Sykes. And Sykes has something to say with that. I guess it was a turnover. They were in replay. We didn't see the play. But Brittany Sykes getting downhill, goes left-hand layup. She's making her layups today. Brittany Sykes with the left-hand layup. She's already into double figures here. Oh, I added it to the wrong team. It's 12-8. 12-8. Ray Burrell trying to attack Sykes. Thought better of it. Throws out to Hamby. Hamby sets 3 off. Lexi Hull checks into the game for Rose. So it's Sykes, Hull, and Reese. Sykes gets downhill, pulls up, jump shot. Oh, Brittany Sykes feeling herself this evening. She's up to 12 points here. 14-8. I think it's 12. Or yeah, she's up to 12. Hamby, step through move and scores. De'Erica Hamby The only one really putting in work for Vinyl. She's up to 8. Lexi Hull with the ball. Lexi Hull gets the ball deflected, and it goes off Hamby's foot. It'll stay with Rose. Azare Stevens checks in for Angel Reese. Lexi Hull to inbound. Sideline out of bounds. Gets it into Brittany. Oh, Brittany Sykes with the rejection of the screen. And goes up. Left-hand layup is good. Brittany Sykes really worked on her layups. And she's already up to 14 points here, I think. Aaliyah Boston checks into the game, misses. Rebound to Azare Stevens, who goes coast to coast over to Lexi Hull for 3. Oh, she banks it in off the angle. And she smirks because she know that wasn't intentional. She banks it in. It's 19-10. Ray Burrell with the ball. Wants the screen. I guess it's to Ryan Howard. They're trying to get the ball down to Boston. Boston in the post against Sykes, and she scores. Aaliyah Boston, we had her first basket of the game. 19-12. Sykes over to Azare. Azare attacks Boston. Throws it back out to Hull. Hull tries to get downhill. Spin move. Shoots over Burrell. Misses. Rebound to Burrell. Burrell pushing. She doesn't have the numbers. Slows it down. Dribbles it back out. Burrell comes off the screen. Snake dribble into the paint. Shoots over her Sparks teammate Stevens and misses. Rebound to Hull. Hull over to Stevens. Stevens thought about shooting before the shot. Before she had the ball. Clock expires. 19-12. Rose over Vinyl. Brittany Sykes came to hoop today, up to 12 points on 6 of 7 shooting after the couple games where she was missing wide open layups. She's not missing much this evening. Box score here. You zoom out for us. 12-19. 12-19 is the score. Dearica Hamby leading her team in scoring with 8. Canada with 2, Boston with 2 to make up the 12 points. For Rose, you have 12 from Sykes, 4 from Reese, 3 from Hull, and that makes up the 19. If you're just joining, playoff positioning, playoff teams are already set. With the missed loss in the last game. They've pretty much eliminated themselves from playoff contention. So Vinyl, by default, gets the 4 seed. They will play Lunar Owls in the first round, if you want to call it that, in the semifinal game on Sunday. Rose will play Laces on Sunday as well as a part of the 2-3 seed matchup. Looking at the score, this game's probably been over for a bit, but UConn wins the Big East Tournament Championship. 70-50. Paige Beckers finishes with 24. AZ Fudd with 13. Sarah Strong with 13 points and 11 rebounds for the UConn Huskies. We know Paige Beckers has declared, said she's not going back to UConn. So this is her last season. She will be entering the draft. AZ Fudd still TBD, to be decided. What I will do for the once players start to declare, I will I'll add a playlist to the highlights channel in the pinned comment about all the players who have declared. I'll probably get some of their tournament games up there, or I'll try and find some of their best games from the season if I can, and put some highlight clips up there so we have an idea, or people, if you haven't been watching a lot of college basketball, you know what to expect or what people are saying from the people are predicting from these players. So we're at the first quarter break right now. We're waiting for the second quarter to begin. We're still in commercial right now. Salute to everybody always hanging out on the stream. I appreciate you guys. Somebody brought the Angel Reese's Puff box. I guess she's hoping to get that autograph. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go back to the game. Second quarter about to start. Looks like Chelsea Gray, Azare Stevens, and Lexi Hull for Rose on the floor. Brittany Sykes matches Vinyl in scoring. She has 12. Vinyl has 12. Second quarter has started. Ray Burrell, Boston, and Ryan Howard for Vinyl. Ryan Howard with the ball. Ryan Howard gets downhill, tries to reverse over Lexi Hall. It goes off Ryan Howard on the floor, and it's a turnover. Ball in play. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Over to Azare Stevens. Azare Stevens with the ball. Azare Stevens steps back. Long two. Lexi Hall tries to chase it down. Tries to save it. Saves it right to Boston. Boston gets it to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard to Boston on the roll. And I think Azare Stevens got a hand on it, but she did affect this shot. Chelsea Gray transition three. And Chelsea Gray knocks down the three. I think that's her first basket of the game. 22-12. 10-point game here. Ryan Howard crosses half court. Gets the screen from Boston. Ryan Howard, oh, good hezzy move. Gets to the elbow. Misses. Azare Stevens with the rebound. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray, another three. Is that back-to-back? Oh, and Chelsea Gray right out in the second quarter. Back-to-back threes here. 25-12. Lexi Hull bumps Ryan Howard off her square. Foul on Lexi Hull. Ball in play to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard with the ball. Hezzy move. Comes off the screen. Stops. Pulls up off balance. And Aaliyah Boston chases down the rebound. Aaliyah Boston to the paint. Goes up and under on Azare Stevens and scores. Oh, I added it to the wrong team. I keep doing that. But it doesn't matter because Lexi Hall in transition gets the outlet pass and scores the layup. 27-14. Off a made basket, they get out and get a layup at the other end. Ray Burrell with the ball. Hezzy move. Comes off the screen. Bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. Pass too low. Lexi Hull digs and gets the strip. Chelsea Gray. Oh, good hezzy move on Ray Burrell. Gets downhill. Hangs and hits. That's 8. And Chelsea Gray says something to Ray Burrell. Says, and one. And skipping back down the floor. 29-14. Lexi Hull, another foul. Same foul Lexi Hull did on the other end. That's 2 on Lexi Hull. Angel Reese goes out. Angel Reese comes in. Azare Stevens goes out. Lexi Hull goes out as well. Brittany Sykes comes back in. De'Erica Hamby also is checked back in. Ball and play to Hamby. Back to Burrell. Burrell trying to get downhill. And that's a reach-in foul by Chelsea Gray. I think that's her second foul. Ray Burrell to inbound. Gets it into Canada. Over to Hamby. Hamby with the ball. Hamby gets it back to Canada. Canada, oh, fakes the shot. Tries to pass it down low. Angel Reese with the deflection. Gets the steal. Angel Reese. And they call a foul on Canada. So it is Rose ball after that steal by Angel Reese and foul by Canada. Sykes gets it into Gray. Gray and Burrell have been going at it. Gray, step back three. She knew it was off. Almost gets her own rebound. Hamby, what a pass to Ray Burrell. Bounce pass, full court bounce pass to Burrell. And she scores the right-hand layup. 29-16. Sykes with the ball. She had a hell of a first quarter. Had 12 in the first. Gets it to Gray. Gray, bounce pass down to Reese. Reese, spin move, goes up, attacks, misses, gets her own rebound, and scores. 31-16. Hamby with the ball. Hamby looks to attack Reese on the other end. Goes across, shoots the floater, gets her own rebound, misses the putback. And Sykes with the ball. Sykes getting downhill. Left hand floater off. Reese with the rebound. Reese goes up, misses again, and gets the ball stripped again, and Ray Burrell gets a hand on it. They have numbers here. Burrell tries to get it to Hamby. Oh, wow. They had a 3-on-2. Didn't make it work. Angel Reese on the other end of the floor Gets a layup on the other end. Angel Reese holding her left wrist on that. But Reese with 8 points is 33-16. Angel Reese holding her wrist. She had a hairline fracture in her wrist. I don't know if it was the left hand. If it was the left hand, that's the one that she's holding. She is holding her left wrist though. But she's coming back in. I guess it's not that bad because she's coming back in. She is still shaking that left wrist. So something to keep an eye on, Angel Reese. Left wrist, I guess she got jammed up on one of those shot attempts that somebody swiped down. So we'll keep an eye. Canada with the ball. They leave her wide open. She shoots and misses. Rebound to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray. Oh, good move. Chelsea Gray smokes the layup, though. Did the little fake pass and couldn't finish the layup. Ryan Howard with the ball. She needs to come alive. She's very streaky, though. Canada goes, good step through move. Throws up the floater and scores. Doesn't get a foul call, though. Timeout called by Rose. 33-18 here. As they go to commercial here. Let's get the box score up. 33-18 is the score. De'Erica with 8 still. 4 for Canada. 4 for Boston. 2 for Burrell. For Rose, Brittany Sykes with 12 still. 8 for Reese to go with 8 rebounds. You got Chelsea Gray with 8 in the quarter. Lexi Hull with 5. Azare Stevens has not scored yet. So as the season has gone on, at first it started off like they were playing, but now they've been with each other for what feels like 2 months now. You've seen this team, these teams a couple times. It's getting a little spicy, a little competitive out there. So something to keep an eye on. Especially with the playoffs, 1-game playoff. It's going to be really interesting. All right, they're coming back to the broadcast now. 33-18 is the score. 33-18. I was hoping for a more competitive game. Let's see if Vinyl can make some noise here to close the second quarter out. So Brittany Sykes to inbound here. Ball in play. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray comes off the double screen from Reese. Chelsea Gray downhill. Picks up her dribble out to Sykes. Sykes to attack Canada. Shoots the mid-range jump shot. Too strong. Rebound to Hamby. Hamby gets it to Canada. Let's see what Vinyl can do here. They need to chip into this deficit. Canada picks up her dribble over to Howard, right side of the floor. Howard wants a screen. Howard gets the screen. Howard steps back. Long 2 off. Rebound to Reese. I don't think that's the offense. Ryan Howard struggling here. They leave Reese open. She shoots the mid-range jump shot and misses. Rebound to Canada. Canada getting downhill. Throws up the floater. Gets fouled. And 1. Jordan, Canada. Oh, I keep adding it to the wrong team. So it's 20-33. Canada going to the line for 1 free throw for 1 point. So Jordan Canada at the free throw line. Free throw is up. And she misses the free throw. Azare Stevens is checked in. She gets the rebound. Azare over to Chelsea Gray. Shoots a 3 in transition. Halfway down and out. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Let's see what she could do here. Ryan Howard has he dribble. Attacks Azare. Gets it down to Hamby. Hamby with the ball out to Ryan Howard. Can she hit a 3? Wide open? Nope. Ryan Howard can't throw a rock in the ocean. She's 1 for 11 from the field. Azare attacks Ryan Howard. Throws a floater over her. She misses. Hamby with the rebound. Hamby over to Ryan Howard. Oh, Howard, good pass. Oh, it goes off Hamby's fingertips, though. I thought that was off Hamby. $33-20. It stays with Vinyl. Oh, they find Ryan Howard wide open. She finally gets an easy one. It's 33-22. Azare Stevens gets downhill on her Sparks teammate and scores right around Hamby. 35-22. Jordan Canada with the ball. Over to the Hamby. Oh, bad pass. Azare Stevens picks that off. Skips through that lane and scores. So 4 quick points for Azare Stevens. Smirk on her face after that one. 37-22. Canada, another lazy pass. Chelsea Gray almost gets the steal. They get it down to Hamby. Hamby gets the ball stripped by Sykes. $37-22. A minute 5 to go here. Canada to inbound. Gets it into Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, quick trigger 3. She can't throw a rock in the ocean from 3, y'all. She is 0 for 5 from 3. They showing Angel Reese for some reason. Not sure what's happening. Azare Stevens on the attack. Dribbles back out. Gets it to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray coming off the screen going left. No look pass to Azare. Gets deflected out and it'll stay with Rose with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Sykes. Sykes, catch, shot, too strong. Grazes the rim. Rebound to Hamby. Hamby looks to attack her Sparks teammate. Goes up with the left, and they don't call a foul. Ball gets deflected, and they say it's Rose ball. Sykes with the ball. Over to Azare. Azare for 3. Azare shoots an air ball and goes out of bounds. Ball in play to Ryan Howard. 24 seconds to go here in this quarter. Vinyl struggling to put the ball in the basket. Ryan Howard pump fakes. She's been an absolute horror show tonight after having 37 last game. Hamby in the post. Sykes tries to sell the foul, and Hamby just continues to play and goes through. 37-24. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Chelsea Gray step back 3. 2. She hits the midi. Chelsea Gray, she's hit a number of buzzer beaters throughout this Unrivaled season. Hits the step back midi jump shot over Hamby, and they go into the quarter up 39-24. So we're at halftime now. Halftime, let's get the box score up. 39-24 is the score at half. So we're looking at the box score for Vinyl. De'Erica Hamby, 10 points, 9 rebounds on 5 of 12 shooting. You got Jordan Canada with 6 points. You got Ryan Howard with 2 on 1 of 12 shooting. So that's the gift and the curse of Ryan Howard. When she's on, she's on. When she's off, she's absolutely terrible. 1 for 12, 0 for 5 from 3. Hasn't really contributed anywhere else besides 1 rebound and 1 assist for 2, and has 2 points in 13 minutes. I don't know what you do. They're missing Enrique Agumbawale. Aaliyah Boston gets 4 points. Ray Burrell with 2. They're shooting 31% from the field, 0 for 7 from 3, so 0%. Rose, on the other hand, Brittany Sykes started off hot. She had 12 in the first quarter, didn't score in that second. Chelsea Gray didn't score in the first, had 10 in the second. Angel Reese with 8 points, 9 rebounds. She was holding her left wrist. So we'll keep an eye on that. So she's 2 points and a rebound away from another double. And you have Lexi Hull with 5 points. She banked in a 3. I know she didn't mean to bank it in, but it went in all the same. And Azare Stevens with 4 points. She had a quick 4 in a row there in the second quarter. They're shooting 48% from the field, 50% from 3. They haven't attempted a free throw as of yet. They only have 1 turnover as a team, so that's a recipe for success. So that's the box score so far. We're at the halftime break. If you're just joining, 39-24. 39-24. Get some water right quick. Appreciate you guys all sticking around here on a Wednesday. Oh, sorry, I said Wednesday. My mind somewhere else. On Monday evening for some unrivaled hoops. The last day of the regular season. The last game of the regular season. Let me see what they have here on the website. I know they had the MVP stuff here. Let me see what else they got. Let me click on playoffs and see what it says. So let's take a look at this. Playoffs. The top 4 teams in the league competing in 2 rounds of the single elimination, the semifinals, and the championship. One club will earn the right to be the first unrivaled champion. So they've updated the standing. So as you can see, Mist and Phantom are eliminated. The E stands for eliminated. These top 4 seeds are the top 4 seeds here. Lunar Owls finished the season with only 1 loss. They lost to this Rose team that's playing 13-1. Rose climb up to a 2 seed thanks to a 7-1 streak. They won 7 of their last 8 games, I want to say, or 6 of their last 8 games, something like that, along those lines, to get into playoff positioning and into a 2 seed. Laces, they were started off as a competitor for Lunar Owls. Then they dealt with a lot of injuries. Now they're starting to get back into form. They're at the 3 seed, and Vinyl, by default, due to Miss being eliminated, they are the 4th seed. This is the schedule. Also on Sunday, 7:30, it will be Laces versus Rose in the first matchup at 7:30 on Sunday. 8:30, it will be Vinyl versus Lunar Owl. So that'll be the 2-3 matchup first, and then the 1-4 matchup second. And then on Monday will be the championship game. If you want your tickets, if you want to take a quick trip down to Miami, there you go. You can grab your tickets on the Unrivaled website. So that's what it looks like on the Unrivaled site for the playoff bracket, the playoff information there. Let's go to news. I never really go on the site and see. Oh, they haven't updated. I think they've just been updating players like when they get signed to like relief contracts and things of that nature. And that last update was on March 3rd. And that's what they announced. Thing to note, Kate Martin hasn't played in a long time. She's been dealing with a leg injury, so I don't know if it's out of precaution or it's something very serious. So, Kate Martin hasn't played in a while, so it's something to keep an eye on. Let's go back to the box score here. We're at halftime here, 39-24. Pretty low scoring here. Pretty low scoring. All right, so they're going into commercial break before they go back to the broadcast. 39-24. Rose up 15, well on their way to another win and locking in that 2 seed. Salute to everybody still hanging around. After Unrivaled is a week, pretty much a week from being completed. And then we'll have March Madness to worry about, the NCAA tournament. And then we'll also have the WNBA draft coming up in April as well. So we have a lot to look forward to. Unrivaled, I'm thankful for it, for keeping us keeping the ladies in the spotlight throughout the off season, instead of them just going overseas and not being in the conscious of the American public. But they were able to be on national TV, on streaming services, be able to be seen, work on their skills, make some money here locally, and now they'll go back to their respective places and get ready for the 2025 WNBA season. It's going to be a longer season. There's no Olympic break, so there's no break in between to get recharged. It's going to be 44 games this season, right? So 44 games, no breaks. So you're going to have to really take care of your body, and the team that's healthiest at the end will most likely win the championship. Hopefully that's my New York Liberty. All right, I'm going to go back to this as we wait for the third quarter to start. Let me get this stuff ready. Third quarter getting ready to start momentarily after this commercial break is over. If you're just joining, Vinyl struggling to put points in the paint. Baskets in the paint. I said baskets in the paint. But put the ball in the hoop, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Ryan Howard, egregious 1 of 12 after having 37 last game. So every time Rose play Vinyl play Rose, they have their lowest scoring first halves. Yeah, so the same thing I was saying about Ryan Howard is the same key to her comeback for Vinyl. Lisa Leslie's talking about. She put it twice. More Ryan Howard. Rose, point guard, and just to continue to be aggressive. Ball in play here for Rose. They start the quarter off with the ball. Starters for both teams in the game right now. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen, misses. Angel Reese gets the rebound, trying to attack Hamby, goes up. Footwork, misses. Fight for the rebound. She secures her rebound again, goes up, and misses the layup again. She wants a foul. They don't call it. Hamby over to Ryan. Can Ryan step up? Nope. Bounces off the rim. Hamby with the rebound. Hamby to Ryan Howard. She gets a layup. Hopefully that'll help her. Ryan Howard hits the layup. 39-26. Gray over to Sykes. Sykes had an incredible first quarter. Had 12 points on 1 missed shot. Angel Reese spin move. Goes up. Rushes that one. And it goes off Angel Reese and out of bounds. Lisa Leslie was working with Angel Reese throughout this Unrivaled season, and they call a moving screen on Jordan Canada. So it's a turnover by Vinyl. Ball and play with Rose. Sykes, lob pass to Reese. Reese backs off Hamby and scores the layup this time. 41-26. Ball with Vinyl. Ryan Howard with the ball. Gets it to Hamby. Hamby with the ball. Gets it back to Ryan. Brittany Sykes gets a hand on it. Brittany Sykes in transition. Oh, Ryan Howard with the block. Good block by Ryan Howard after that turnover. She chased down and gets the block on Brittany Sykes. 41-26. Oh, they called a foul. Damn, I thought it was a clean block. I didn't even hear the whistle. So Brittany Sykes at the line for one free throw worth 2 points, and she knocks it down. 43-26. Brittany Sykes up to 14 points. Howard over to Hamby. Hamby over to Jordan Canada. Jordan Canada, step back. 3, short. Reese checks down the rebound. It looks like Reese has her left hand taped up a little bit. Oh, Sykes would have rejected the screen, goes baseline, and scores. Brittany Sykes picking up where she left off in that first quarter. It's 45-26. Ryan Howard gets the screen from Hamby. Gets the switch, gets it over to Canada. Canada gets it across to Hamby. Hamby gets fouled by Reese. That's her second foul, so she's staying out of foul trouble. Canada to inbound. Gets it into Hamby. Hamby steps back. Doesn't take the three. Gets it to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard goes baseline. Bumps off Sykes. Misses the wad. Hamby on the putback gets fouled by Reese. So that's 2 quick fouls by Reese. That's her third foul. Hamby will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Hamby with 10 points and 12 rebounds. Going for the 12 points, and she rattles in the free throw. (45-28). Sykes looks to attack. Sykes spitting. Goes baseline, reverse layup. Just throws it up, misses. Rebound to Hamby. Hamby over to Howard. To Canada. Canada goes baseline. Double clutches, bounces around, and scores. They call Reese on a fourth foul away from the play. The basket does count. So just like that, 3 quick fouls on Angel Reese. Hamby misses. Reese saves it and gets it to Sykes. I don't know what happened there. It's 45-30. Sykes gets downhill. Hook pass to Gray. Gray wide open for 3. Cash. Chelsea Gray knocks down to 3. 48-30. Canada gets downhill. Bumps off Gray. Misses the floater. Rebound to Gray. Gray gets the screen from Reese. Gray goes up. Quick floater. Goes off the glass and scores. So it's a 20-point game here, 50-30. Canada gets downhill, left-hand scoop, and score. 50-32, 3.5 to go here. Oh, my clock not even running. They call a timeout. I can get enough time to reset my clock here. It's 3:28 to go, and the Rose are up 50-32. Let's get the box score back up in the meantime. 50-32, y'all. 50-32 is the score. I don't know what's going on here. They're having a lot of like horror movies coming out. Some movie called Drop. I don't know what's going on. So score is 50-32. We're in not at the halftime break. Let me take that off. 50-32 is the score. Timeout was called. Angel Reese, who only had 1 foul in the first half, she has 3 quick fouls in this third quarter. She's up to 4 fouls. She does have 10 points and 13 rebounds. They did mention that ties for the league lead in double doubles with Brianna Stewart. There's no more regular season games, so she can't go above her. But you have 3 players in double figures for Rose, 16 for Sykes, 15 for Gray, 10 for Reese. For Vinyl, you have 2. You have 12 for Hamby and 10 for Canada. I see a lot of people with the jerseys on now. I know that was a hot commodity. People really wanted those jerseys that the Players Association of the WNBA and Unrivaled were able to strike a deal which allowed them to get to sell jerseys for the Unrivaled teams. All right, so it is Rose Ball, Lexi Hull, Gray, and Azare Stevens. Lexi Hull for 3, short. It looks short. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Let's see if she can get hot in this third quarter. Transition 3 is up, short. Bounces off fingertips. Lexi Hull gets a loose rebound. I hit my mic. Gets it to Azare Stevens, and she scores the layup. 20-point game here, so it looks like we're having 2 blowouts here on the final regular season day of Unrivaled. Canada with the ball. Canada to Ryan Howard. Gets the screen from Boston. Ryan Howard trying to go downhill. Finds Boston on the roll. Left hand layup. She smokes it. Chelsea Gray looks away. Shoots the 3. And Chelsea Gray knocks down the 3. Chelsea Gray absolutely stroking it from 3 tonight. Gray up to 4 of 6 from 3-point range. Ryan Howard over to Canada. Canada lob to Aaliyah Boston. Goes up and she scores on the other end. 55-34. Vinyl 0 for 10 from 3. Rose are 4 for 8. Oh, Chelsea Gray tried to throw a bullet pass in. Misses Lexi Hull. Misses everybody. Goes out of bounds. 55-34. Ball in play here. Ball in play with Ryan Howard. Let's see what she can do. She gets downhill, goes up right hand scoop, out balance, and gets fouled. So Ryan Howard trying to make her way to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Ryan Howard hits the free throw worth 2 points. It's 55-36. Chelsea Gray gets downhill. Gets it to Azare. Azare can shoot the 3 off the back rim. Ray Burrell, who's checked in, gets the rebound for Vinyl. Ray Burrell in transition. Ray Burrell gets downhill, goes up, gets fouled by Lexi Hull. Can't finish, but she'll go to the line. Ray Burrell, 1 shot worth 2 points, and she knocks down the free throw. 55-38. There's still a chance for Vinyl here. If they could string together some stops and put the ball in the basket, they can make things a little interesting. But Chelsea Gray for 3. If she's hitting that, then there's no shot. Hits the 3, makes it back a 20-point game here. Ray Burrell gets downhill. Ray Burrell to a rolling Boston who goes up and scores. So Boston rolling to the basket and getting some layups here. Aaliyah Boston up to 8 points. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Gets the screen. Oh, he goes behind the screen. Another 3. Oh, Chelsea Gray is absolutely on fire from 3. She gives a little, calm down, y'all. Calm down. Chelsea Gray, 6 threes. Ryan Howard, foul line jump shot. She just can't buy a bucket today. If it's not a layup, she can't make it. Chelsea Gray in transition. No look to Lexi Hull in the corner. Wide open 3. Oh, halfway down and out. Foul on the offensive putback by Azare Stevens. So Azare Stevens will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Just as I said, if they could string some stops together, it would make things interesting. Rose going a little run. She hits the free throw worth 2 points. It's a 23-point lead. So we have 2 blowouts here at Unrivaled on the final day of the regular season. Ray Burrell, snake dribble, gets it down to Aaliyah Boston. Gets the ball stripped. by Chelsea Gray, and Rose on the run here. Chelsea Gray guarded by Burrell. Oh, crossover, snatchback dribble. Chelsea Gray 3, short. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard attacks Azare, goes down, throws up the layup, and let's call for the foul. So Azare Stevens with the foul on Ryan Howard. She'll go to the line. Looks like Ryan Howard's a little exhausted here. She can't hit the outside shot, so she's trying to get to the lane, and she's drawing fouls. So Brittany Sykes checks in for Team Rose. Ryan Howard hits the one free throw worth 2 points. 63-42. Sykes over to Gray. Oh, Gray, what a pass to Sykes. Sykes overshoots the layup. Great defense by Howard. Howard with the ball, guarded by Sykes, a premier defender on the perimeter. Howard steps back for 3. Can she hit one? Nope. Ray Burrell fights for the rebound, and she can't get it. It goes to Rose. 7 seconds to go here. Ball in plays to Chelsea Gray. She's already hit a buzzer beater in this game. Chelsea Gray getting downhill, gets the ball stripped. It goes out of bounds. 1.3 seconds to go. Rose ball still. Gray gets it into Sykes on the lob, and that's how the quarter ends. So 11-63 is 74 is the winning score. Another blowout on our hands on the final day of the unrivaled regular season. 74 is the final score. Is the winning score, I should say. Let's get ready for the fourth and final quarter. 63-42 is the score right now. 63-42. So De'Erica Hamby still with 12. Canada with 10. Ryan Howard 2 for 18. 0 for 8 from 3. 8 points. Boston with 8. 4 for Burrell. Doesn't look like anybody from Vinyl's getting a highlight video tonight. For Rose, on the other hand, Chelsea Gray with 24 on 9 of 18 shooting. Has 6 made threes. Brittany Sykes with 16. Angel Reese with 10 points and 13 rebounds. Azare with 8. Lexi Hull with 5. So we're going into the fourth quarter, 63-42. Salute to everybody still hanging around. Appreciate you guys hanging on this Monday evening. In other women's basketball news, UConn win the Big East tournament championship against Creighton, 70-50. My alma mater, which I've been repping all evening, UAlbany, they win their semifinal game against Maine in the America East tournament to move to the championship game. Takes place on the 14th, which is 4 days from now. So hopefully if they win that championship game against Vermont, they'll have a seed in the big dance coming up shortly. We'll find out where everybody gets placed on Sunday afternoon before the unrivaled game start, the unrivaled playoff game start. Because I think Selection Sunday for the women is at 6 or 6:30 on Sunday evening, and we'll know where everybody will be going and they'll be placed. We're still in commercial right now. You're not missing a thing. We are still in commercial. All right. 10 seconds to go until the fourth quarter starts. Winning score is 74. Rose well on their way to securing that 2 seed and getting ready for the playoffs. Chelsea Gray absolutely just diming up, hitting threes. It's like taking candy from a baby. Ryan Howard gets downhill on Lexi Hull, misses. Aaliyah Boston with the rebound, reverse pivots, and scores the hook shot. So Aaliyah Boston probably having one of her better games, even though it's in a blowout. She's into double figures with 10. Sykes over to Chelsea Gray for 3. Oh, Chelsea Gray, 7-3. She's going for the record that Ryan Howard set last game. She knocks down to 3. 47. Oh, I added it to the wrong team. Look at me. 7 threes for Chelsea Gray. Another one. Oh, that's 8. Chelsea Gray is absolutely on fire. She's going for the record on the last day of the regular season. That's 8 threes for Chelsea Gray here. 69-44. Ray Burrell with the ball. Pulls up for 3. And she misses. Sykes with the rebound. Get it back to her. I want to see her. That's 3 in a row. Let's go. Sykes with the ball. Gets the screen from Hull. Gets the ball to Gray. Gray. Oh, gets blocked this time. And Chelsea Gray picks Ray Burrell's pocket. Gets it over to Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull for 3. Oh, in and out. Lexi Hull's been struggling since her breakout game earlier in the season from 3. Ray Burrell with the ball. Gets it down to Boston. Boston, that one leg fall away, gets her own rebound. And stripped away by Chelsea Gray. Gets it to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell on the inbound. Ray Burrell comes off the screen. They back off her. She's trying to get it down to Boston. They leave her open. Mid-range jump shot is off. Sykes with the rebound. Vinyl season low in points is 55. They have 44 right now. Sykes on the inbound. Gets it into Hull. Hull pump fakes. Trying to back down Aaliyah Boston. Oh, almost loses her balance. Gets it to Sykes. 5 on the shot clock. Sykes. Hesitation dribble. Sykes. Left hand floater. Rebound to Boston. Over to Burrell. Burrell downhill and gets fouled. And she'll go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Teresa Weatherspoon gets a technical foul. Chelsea Gray, 1 free throw worth 1 point. She knocks it down. Insult to injury. The team getting blown out, and they get technical fouls to continue upping the point total there. Chelsea Gray with 31 points on 8 made threes. Burrell short on the free throw. Boston tips the rebound to herself, goes up. Left hand layup is good for Aaliyah Boston. Chelsea Gray for 3 and the tie to record. No rebound. Fight for the rebound. It stays with Brittany Sykes. She draws the foul. My watch over here telling me to stand. Don't worry, I'll stand shortly. This game almost over. Lexi Hull over to Sykes. Sykes looks to get downhill on Boston. Scoops by her and scores. Rose 2 points away for putting a cap on this regular season and this game. 2 blowouts tonight. Ray Burrell draws the foul on Sykes. Ball to Boston, back to Burrell. Over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard guarded by Hull. Ryan Howard snake dribbles back to the 3-point line. Ryan Howard tries to get downhill. A little push off doesn't work. Loses control of the ball. Chucks it up there. She just chucking up bricks. Chelsea Gray steps in. Midi misses the mid-range game winner. Burrell with the rebound. Burrell with the ball. And gets fouled again by Sykes. So Burrell will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 shots. And she misses the free throw again. Sykes in transition. Sykes gets downhill. Euro step. And it goes out of bounds. Sykes is getting a little frustrated. She's not getting calls on one end, but they're calling every foul on her on the other. But they're 2 points away anyway. Sykes gets it in to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray for 2 and the win. And she knocks it down, finally. Chelsea Gray puts a capper on the ultimate night from her. 33 points. 6 game winners for Chelsea Gray. Leads the league in game winners there. 33 points, 8 made three-pointers, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And they lock up the 2 seed Team Rose. They move to 8-6. Vinyl still in that 4th seed. They'll move to 5 and drop to 5-9. So Chelsea Gray gets the catch, steps in, mid-range jump shot to put an end on this night. The regular season for Unrivaled is over. Liz, appreciate you tuning in as always. That is it. I'm going to show the box score really quickly because I need to get off stream as well. It's been a long, long evening of blowout. 74-46 final score. Chelsea Gray, 6th game winner. Knocks down the 2-point shot. Vinyl, nothing to really write home about. What stands out to me, 2 for 20 for Ryan Howard. If she's shooting 2 for 20, you're going to lose every single time. Hamby does get the double-double with 12 points and 13 rebounds. But for Rose, Chelsea Gray, 33, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 made threes. Sykes with 18. Angel Reese with 10 and 13. Ties Brianna Stewart for the league lead in double-doubles. Azarae Stevens with 8. Lexi Hull with 5. And that's how this story ends. Thank you guys for hanging with me on the regular season finale for Unrivaled. I'll be back on Sunday and Monday for the playoff streams. So make sure you're subscribed. Those noti bells are on so you get notified when I go live. Looking forward to it. We'll see who comes out on top. My prediction is Lunar Owls. But I think it'll be Lunar Owls. And I'll get back to you on that other team, whether it's Laces or Rose, who will be their opponent. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening or wherever you are in the world. And be sure to subscribe to the highlights channel in the pinned comment. I'm going to start working on those highlights shortly. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Salute.